think Olivia might be the woman I've been waiting for.
Wow, now that is big news.
And good news.
If you wait any longer, you'll be too old to.
Too old to what, Pop? Too old to fall in love?
I was more thinking of your sexual performance.
Oh, come on, Stu. Leave him alone.
Hey, did you realize Darryl's girlfriend doesn't have a boy's name?
That's probably why it didn't work out with Ashley, the singing teacher.
Why not?
Because Ashley is a name that's gender neutral.
Gender neutral, gender specific. We never even had words like that in my day.
You didn't? What do you think about my name then?
It's a boy's name that's perfect on you.
Actually, I'm named for one of King David's wives in the Old Testament. Thank you very much.
She was King Saul's daughter and a most powerful woman in her own right.
Now, is that really why I'm named Michael?
I think it's actually for your mother's uncle who passed away about a month before you were born.
Did you know him?
He was one of the few relatives who liked me.
So, Michael, you're named for a dead relative with no taste?
Oh, come on, Pop, stop it.
I always liked having a name that was normally gender specific.
There you again with those neutral, specific, gender bender words again.
I love having you live here, but don't you think it's time that all of you get your own places?
But you said we could stay until the COVID crisis was over.
That is what you said.
I know, but I just never thought we would be together for so many months.
Funny you should mention it.
Don't tell us you finally met a nice boy to date.
Well, I did meet a nice boy through his mother, the Turtle Patrol lady. But no, that's not what I was gonna talk about.
No buts, just spit it out.
Hey, no spitting in my living room.
I'm sure he didn't mean it literally.
Of course I didn't. It's just an expression.
I wasn't gonna spit on the floor, but
Come on, Michael, what is it?
well, it's hard to say, you guys.
Come on, we're your family. You can tell us anything.
You're actually the family that I like.
Okay, I'm thinking about moving out.
Moving out or moving on?
Both.
Are you staying in Boca?
I am, technically. I'm just not saying in this Boca.
Oh no, you're going to the dark side? Really?
Well, yes, I'm going to the other side.
But why? Aren't you having fun here?
Oh, I am. Sort of. It's just that I kind of want to be around some kids my own age.
The other Boca does have more young people.
And it has bagels.
Real New York bagels.
Pop, maybe you should move there too.
It's too crowded over there. You might as well be back in New York.
When are you planning to go?
Soon, Dad. As soon as my friends find a house that we can all move in together.
Instead of the Golden Girls, you be the Boca Girls.
Who says it's all going to be girls?
Well, in my day.
Pop, stop it. We all know about your day.
Come on, let's not get upset with each other.
Michael moving in with her friends, it's a good thing.
Yeah, it is. And you know that I love being with all of you guys, but frankly, water aerobics, Turtle Patrol, it's just not my thing.
I hope it wasn't Penny's cooking that chased you away.
It may chase me away too.
And me.
And me.
Not me. I just plan to eat out a lot.
So what'll it be, gents?
3 Calumet bourbons.
I think we need it. Make it doubles.
I could use a double.
Coming right up.
So, Darryl, how do you feel about Michael moving out?
Sad. This is the first time in her life I've been with her every day.
You know, she's bonded to you. She's really, really bonded to you.
I think she's bonded to all of us.
I can always use a smart relative. Most of mine see me as an ATM.
Well, I used to have that problem.
Which problem?
The problem where your relatives use you as a money source.
So, how did you stop it?
I just accepted it.
So you just keep giving all of them money?
Oh, no. I quit my job and moved to the island, and they realized I could no longer support them.
Isn't that kind of radical, giving up your career to teach them a lesson?
No, I was burned out anyway. Being the top Jaguar salesman is exhausting.
I once had a Jag. What a car!
Darryl, it was a Jag station wagon, not a sports car.
It wasn't even an SUV.
Well, we didn't sell many Jaguar station wagons. Most of them ended up as loaners.
Darryl looked like a suburban soccer mom driving around in that car.
I love that car. I had room for all my files.
No one buys a car as a filing cabinet. No one.
You'd be surprised all the reasons people give for buying a car.
Frankly, I used to be embarrassed when Darryl drove out to see us in the Hamptons.
A sports model or an SUV would be much more appropriate in that part of the world.
You just don't understand. I have a lot of files.
Really? What do you do?
I'm an accountant.
Oh, have you met Olivia yet? She does most of the accounting for people on the island.
He's met her and he's dating her.
She's a good one. Got a heart of gold, so be nice to her.
I'm nice to everyone I date.
Just don't expect to pry her away from her true love.
She's dating another guy?
Maybe he has better jokes.
It's not a guy who tells jokes. It's her Great Dane, Jocko.
A great name for a Great Dane.
I love dogs.
Good, because Jocko likes to sit on the couch and watch TV with her every evening.
That's sweet.
Sweet it may be, but there's not much room on the couch for another guy.
Leave it to Darryl to have a Great Dane as a competition.
Well, it's easier than having to deal with little kids.
Hey, you mean little girls? Just come out and say it.
Okay, little girls. But I think you're too old to take on someone's kids.
Well, maybe you are, but I'm a young 52.
Ben, we all know you're 57. We were in grade school together, remember?
Okay, 57, but who's counting?
I am.
I am.
I am too, and I don't even know you.
Hey, just don't spread it around. I'm young and single and ready to mingle. Everyone here thinks of me as a young, single bon vivant.
If they think of you at all.
Yeah.
I'm coming.
Hello, Stu. Remember me?
I'm sure I would remember you if I'd ever met you. I never forget a face.
Well, I have had a little bit of work done.
A little?
Okay, a little several different times. I'm looking for my daughter.
You mean Michael, the granddaughter who you kept from me?
Oh, sorry about that. I just didn't want her confused until she was old enough to understand.
I'm old enough to understand, and I don't.
Who locked the door again?
What are you doing here?
Wow, Patricia, you're still so beautiful.
I haven't seen you in a long time.
I think she's here about Michael.
I am, and I thought it would be nice to see you, Darryl.
We haven't seen much of each other since Michael's other father died.
Oh, Milt, I miss him every day.
I miss him too. He was a good guy.
You know, I admire the way you all raised Michael. She's a great girl.
Beautiful like her mother.
And smart like her father.
Thank you.
You know, I think Michael was hoping we could spend some quality time together.
You and me?
You and me and her.
It's a little late for that.
Why?
Well, Michael ditched us and moved to the other Boca.
Boca Raton?
Boca Raton. She needed to be in a good place where she could get a good bagel.
That's Milt's line. He always said he hated anywhere where you couldn't get a good New York style bagel.
Well, you can't get them out of New York because it has to do with the water.
Spoken like a true bean counter.
Anyway, Michael left yesterday.
But she promised to call as soon as she got settled.
Kids, once they graduate college, they think they're in charge of their own lives.
You just let her go without knowing where she's going?
Whoa, 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 whoa. Patricia, she's a college graduate with a great job and she can take care of herself.
Obviously, you never had a Jewish mother.
obviously.
But he's a doting father.
We all were.
I'm sorry. I expected to see my baby. She hardly ever calls or texts more than just once a day.
I think that's a lot.
I'm happy with once a week.
Michael's always kept in touch more than that.
She'd better. We raised her to call her grandparents every single week.
Oh, really? I guess then she owes me 23 years of phone calls.
Actually, Pop, it's 23 years times 52 weeks a year.
Do you have to be so literal?
I was just pointing out that your numbers are all wrong.
Oh, Darryl, your sense of humor is so funny.
You think he has a sense of humor?
Oh, Stu, leave them alone.
Having Michael leave was stressful for all of us. It's a big change.
It really was fun to have her here.
He actually came up with a strategy that saved my store, Barnaby's, from going into bankruptcy.
She's smart, like her mother.
I think she's smart like her father.
Oh, it is good to see you.
Patricia, it's too late to drive over to the other Boca tonight. It's even dark now on the good side.
Oh, do you think I can get a room at the Gasparilla Inn tonight?
Well, I'm not so sure. Why don't you stay in Michael's room tonight?
Oh, great idea.
But I have a date tonight. But it'd be fun to have you go along too.
2 women on the same date? That's your idea of fun?
Oh, it's the kind of fun most men only dream of. I know I do.
I'm sure Olivia won't mind.
I'm sure she will.
Is it serious with this Olivia?
I don't know yet.
Well, it must be. Olivia thinks he's very funny.
Oh, well, what does this Olivia do on Boca Grande?
She's an accountant. But you'll meet her tonight and tell me what you think.
I can't wait to hear that.
Me too.
Me too.
Me too.
Hey, why don't you cancel with Olivia tonight?
Tell her it's a family thing that came up.
You know how much I hate lying.
You lied to me about my granddaughter for 23 years.
Actually, it was 8,372 days. But who's counting?
How do you know that?
I am an accountant.
Oh, Darryl, you amaze me.
Thank you.
I think you better cancel Olivia.
At least this way, we can all spend some quality time together.
Who invited you?
Hey, it's my house, or did you forget?
I think it will be fun getting reacquainted with all of you.
Okay, I'll lie to Olivia, but just this once.
Spoken like a true gentleman.
Or a true jerk.
Depends on your point of view.